Bear on
You feel Tycoon Tactics Season 3. We're here with Sideshow Tone. Say shitty.
Right on for having me, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you so much for spending time with us, bro.
It's good.
Hell yeah, bro. Have you ever played chess before?
Man, it's been at least 20 years, bro.
At least
probably
20
more,
years?
Probably more than that, yeah.
So for sure, man.
I kind of get it. I was listening to the other one, man, so
Yeah?
we'll figure it out.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yep.
yeah, man. I know it's your birthday coming up at the time of
Nah, it just passed.
It just passed?
Yep,
Happy
it just
birthday,
passed.
bro.
Thank
Happy
you, man.
birthday.
It's all
Hell yeah,
good, man. Just getting older.
For sure, man. And you guys are doing a giveaway right now. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we could dive into that.
Yeah.
This is our 6th giveaway. We started it last year, the Stay Shitty Hot Wheels website. It's just been hella cool giving cars away, you know, blessing the car community with dope whips, shit that I would drive and shit that I like. I don't know, like I think other people like them too.
Right.
We gave away a couple Skylines, like Nissan Skylines. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yep.
Of course, right? Right, exactly. We gave away a Corvette, a 5.0, Camaro. We got some more shit coming, so it's been cool, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that's pretty cool. And then the one that you guys are giving out at the time of this recording, because the episode's probably going to drop around like October or November. But the time
sick.
you guys are giving right now is your personal stock Chevy.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yep, straight Bay Area hood trophy, man. Eddie influenced me on that. You know, it's my big brother. He had got a 2-door, so I was just like, I need a 2-door. And you know, box Chevys has always been in the culture growing up out here or in the Bay Area, wherever you're from. You know,
Right.
You know, box Chevys is the ones. So yeah, it's pretty cool that we're giving mine away. I'll build another one day. You know what I mean? It's really nothing to me. It's more cool just giving the shit away and seeing who wins and shit. 'Cause it's all you know. It's all legit. Eddie's son actually pulls the winner out of the pot. I don't know if you watched the YouTube, but every winner's on YouTube, on my YouTube, on the Sideshow Tone Station to YouTube. So go check them out. You could see all the winners and all the reactions, the drop-offs of the cars and all that shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. No, I'm a huge fan of what you guys are doing, bro. I think that shit is like fucking dope as fuck.
Right on, man.
I was just telling Eddie, like personally, like in my circle, I've never seen that done. You know what I mean? So to see it be done, especially like out here in Pittsburgh, man, like I think that's fucking dope as hell.
Shit, hell yeah, right on.
Yeah,
For sure.
man.
Well, the hospitality out here in Pittsburgh is awesome, man. There's so many hustlers and dope ass cats that come out of Pittsburgh. Like, it's a blessing to live out here. It's a blessing to have a shop here with Eddie and just everybody I've met out here has been hella dope, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh's the shit, man. So
Sure,
shout out to Pittsburgh, California, man. You know what it is?
Bang bang.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Sasha. So, hey, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Like, so start of the show that was really inspired by two things, right? It was the show Hot Ones on YouTube.
Okay,
they eat
cool.
chicken wings and
Yeah,
ask
I know what
questions,
you're talking
right?
about.
Yep. And then there's this book that I read. It was called Your Next 5 Moves. And it's a business book, but they studied grandmasters in chess.
Nice.
That can think upwards of like 15 moves ahead, and kind of its application to business,
Nice.
branding, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
you got a plan. You have to have a plan, or else you're going nowhere. You know.
Big.
100%.
Hell yeah. And so I kind of wanted to combine the two and make a show, and so that's kind of where Tycoon Tactics.
Well, shit, I'm proud of you, man.
Hell yeah,
Keep
man.
doing this shit, man. I hope we
sure.
could talk again in the future when you get, you know, all the
Absolutely.
way blown the fuck up, man. We blowing
man.
this shit up for you,
We're
man.
gonna do this, brother. Oh yeah, man. Basically, how this works, bro, is I'm gonna ask questions, and then you answer, but only after you move on to chessboard.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me with some moves too,
All good, man. I got you, buddy.
if you don't mind.
You know where all the pieces move and how they do it.
Yeah, we'll just rock, man. Let's rock.
So for sure, man.
We're
Well, I'll
freestyling.
kick
We're
it off.
freestyling.
Word. Well, we'll start super simple, bro. So, what's your name? Where you from? And what is it that you do?
My name's Tony Frangia. I was born and raised in Pinole, California, and I stay out here in Pittsburgh now. So I race cars. I sell merch. I got my own brand. So I like to be labeled as a race car driver, whatever you want to call it, whatever driver. I like to freestyle drive, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yep. Travel.
I think that's a very interesting career path, a race car driver, bro. Like,
It's kind of cliche saying that, but like, yeah, I just like to drive, bro. I done stunts in music videos. I've been stunt coordinator at big music videos, which has been cool, you know, because I started just driving in the streets and stuff and just fucking around at the Sideshow for real. Mm-hmm. So I mean, where it got me now is it's pretty cool and it's like a blessing, you know.
Oh yeah, is that where you got your name from?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Was you pulling?
Yeah,
up
like
Sideshow?
I had a badass car at a young age. and I couldn't really drag race because I didn't have my pedals down, man. I just kept getting whooped at drag racing on 7th Street. So I was always doing donuts and driving like a maniac like that. And then drifting like came into my life through friends. And I'm like, man, I'm about to just be sliding my shit around, the town. And I kind of just kept doing that because, the Sideshow, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So I was the one doing what I wanted and fucking wiggling down, while people were drag racing, I'm fucking doing my drift shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it started, really, yeah. Yep.
Awesome, man. Hey, so the show was inspired by Hot Ones, like I had mentioned earlier, bro.
Yeah.
I got to ask you, bro, are you a flats person or are you a drums person?
I like flats.
You like flats, bro?
Yep.
What flavor? And then who got the best wings, let's say in Pittsburgh, and then who got the best wings in Pinole?
Ooh, I fuck with Thai Spice, man, in Pinole, and then I fuck with Angelo's wings out here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Angelo's Pizza Wings over here?
Yeah. People might say it's bunk, but shit, my brother put me on those. They fire.
I
Right?
fuck with that shit,
Y'all fuck
bro.
with that? Y'all fuck with Angelo's wings? Right?
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Angelo's Pizza?
I know you said Monique's, but you put me on Angelo, so I'm like, those are fire too. Of course, Monique's. Eddie's sister does some badass wings, man. Yeah, so we really be at the house with the wings too, but if we lazy or something, we'll go to Angelo still. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess a lot of kids went to high school and, just grew up eating that shit. And I didn't go to high school at Pitt High, so that shit new to me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, you mentioned
It's
that.
all
yeah.
good.
Hell
It's
yeah,
all good.
that's dope, bro.
Yeah, we get
Angelo's Pizza,
the,
bro.
Hell yeah, we get the kids cheese with they hot Cheetos and shit like
Right, right.
like.
Oh, you know the deal.
Yeah,
You
hell
know the
yeah.
deal.
Oh, they
For
put
sure.
me on, man.
Right,
I'm
right.
fucking with them every day. So
Yeah.
I could order for these guys,
Right, on
like
some real Pittsburgh
come on,
shit,
man.
for
We
real.
together every day, and if you can't order for your brothers, man, that ain't your brother, man.
Right, right.
Come on now.
That's on some real
Yeah.
shit, bro. Hey, man, I love that answer, bro.
Yeah. I know every one of their orders, you know what I'm saying? So
Like that.
we all picky in different ways.
Hey, Tone, let me let's bring it back home, bro. Tell me about your family, bro. Tell me about parents, siblings, and then other people who were like significant to you growing up.
Oh, man.
Let me man, we've been fucking up, just going straight into it.
No, go ahead.
There we go.
Do I have to move now?
Yeah.
So the first one's two?
Yeah, the first two moves, basically.
The first one
Oh, yeah,
is
so
two
you
moves?
do your first move?
No, go ahead.
No,
You already rocked.
It's your move. My bad.
All right, fine.
Your move, here's my move, then your move again.
Really?
Yep.
And then now it's just one.
And then you answer the question, yeah.
All right. So my parents are dope as fuck, man. Rest in peace to my father, man. I found my dad dead, man, like 9 years ago. That shit fucked me up. It still fucks me up to this day. He was a solid ass dude. He came from Palestine, so I'm half Arabic. My mom's a white girl, right from out here, El Cerrito. She went to El Cerrito High. My dad came to this country just to work, man, and have it. He had a dream to just, I don't know, make money, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a hardworking man, and I'm the youngest of 5, so I got 3 sisters and an older brother. I love them all dearly. Shout out to y'all. You know who you are. My mom, Sally. My pops, rest in peace. His name was Robert. My brother, Billy. My sister, Benny. My sister, Helen. And my sister, Nat. And I got hella nieces and nephews, too, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to my family. That's my bloodline right there. They're just dope, man. So that's it.
Yeah. What was it? Talk about your pops. He said he came from Palestine. He came
Yeah.
here to work, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of work did he get into? What kind of work did he get into before he came here?
Well, when he came here, he was 19. It was in 1969. He told this country that he was serving Vietnam War for his green card because they were offering green cards and shit to, foreigners that were trying to serve for the war because we were getting our ass whooped at the time. We were losing a lot of people in that war, I guess. So they were offering papers if you serve for Vietnam War for this country.
Yeah.
So he took that opportunity to get his papers, and he came here. When he came here, he got here in 1969. I don't know what month it was, but a few months later, the war ended. So he pretty much came up on it, came up on his papers. Yeah. But he sacrificed. He said he would go to war. His number never got called, and the war ended. So thankfully, because I'll probably not be here. I mean, if you went, it was like 50-50 chance you come back from that one.
Yeah.
So he started working with his cousins that came out here too on the same hype. Like we got to get out their home country because it was pretty bad out there with the Civil War. You know, there's a bunch of shit going on. He was a Catholic Arab, so they didn't. My dad and his family didn't really get along with anybody because there was a bunch of other religions, you know, in that land. There's a lot of Muslims, Jews, and shit like that. I don't really know, I do know, but I mean, we could go deep into that conversation, but
do it. Do it, please do. Please do. Okay, I'll tell you this, bro.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I could do it. I just don't want to just keep on
bro.
Yapping about the shit.
No.
So yeah, my dad's a Catholic Arab, man. I don't know if you understand that. That's kind of many.
Yeah, it's like a oxymoron.
Exactly. I think there's only like 5% of Arabs in the world that are Catholic. It's mostly Muslim. You know what I'm saying? But my dad was born in Jerusalem, so that's a lot of history with the Bible and shit like that. I'm not even really too religious though, but I should be being coming from my pops, you know, because he was from the land, you know what I'm saying? They called him the holy man and shit. All his friends is on some funny shit. So I wish he was here to talk to you, man, because he'll tell you so much shit, man. It's a very interesting story. But like I said, man, he came out here because it wasn't good for them to live out there anymore, you know what I mean? He wasn't, I mean, they had no money, you know what I'm saying? So American Dream was where it was at. Right. So he came out here, didn't even really speak English. He just learned the language working in the liquor store. You know, his cousins had shit tied in. You know, Arabs come out here and get liquor stores and work their ass off every day type shit. Mm-hmm. And that's what he did. Then he met this other dude that owned a dairy business. And then my dad and his cousin, my uncle, started delivering eggs and butter hella early in the morning in Frisco, right? My dad moved to Frisco. I forgot to tell you that. He was in Frisco when he came out here from Palestine. So then when he started delivering the eggs and butter, he started getting hella cool with this dude that owned a dairy distributor company. And the dude was like over the company, and the kids didn't want to take it over. So he offered my dad and his cousin to take it over, and he'll pay him off over the years. So my dad and his cousin took that opportunity because they were working really, really hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's where actually my dad met my mom, was running that dairy business in San Francisco. My dad had 3 kids when he met my mom, and then he met my mom and had my sister Nat, and then he 5 years later had me. He had broken English all the way till the day he died. He was a funny, hard-working dude. He loved fishing. I don't know, man. He was just like super, like that was my biggest role model when it came to working hard and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I work hard every day. He pretty much lived through me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
so,
he is you. He's absolutely, brother.
Exactly, 100%.
Oh yeah, man.
Like I hear stories about him from my family and shit. That, you know, it's just, you know, I miss that dude. So, yeah. If you got any questions, man, we can dive into that.
Oh yeah,
Oh, but the religion thing, man, like.
Yeah, talk about that, dude.
Yeah, like
a Catholic,
I don't want to talk shit though, cause like I don't want to talk shit. There's not shit to be talked, man. There's a big religion war that will never end in the Middle East. You get me? Muslims and Jews and Catholics they don't get along.
Yeah.
But this generation, like out here, like I was born Catholic, but I don't give a fuck if what you are. You know what I'm saying? And neither did my dad. He told me like never to hate. He taught me how to not hate. You could read all the shit in the news. There's a bunch of shit bashing religions and shit like that. It's just like don't even feed into that shit because there's good people in all races and religions. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's bad people in all races and religions too. So right. So we ain't gonna. It don't matter. You can't have hate for another religion because we this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he taught me, which was dope as fuck. Because I could have grew up hating another religion because they kicked my dad's people out or something like that or some weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. Do you know about that shit?
Yeah. I know a little bit. I mean, I've dabbled a little bit as of recently. Really,
that's the thing, though. They don't teach you that shit in schools right now. Right. It's going to be more history probably for our kids or something, you know, or our kids, because that's more recent history. Because Palestine isn't a country anymore. It's actually called Israel now. So, yeah.
How do you feel about that being of that descent and they call it a different thing? Because
well, my dad was born as Palestine on his birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? So. Now, when I was born in 1993, they tried to put Israel on my birth certificate. My dad wasn't really having it because my dad's birthplace was Palestine. and they said, well, that's not even a place anymore. So it's just shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird shit like that, but we got it figured out on the birth certificate thing.
Right. Isn't
that crazy though?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because it's kind of like, cause I'm Filipino. It's kind of like if they had labeled us America, right? It's
No,
like,
100%.
we're not American. We're
Exactly.
Filipino, right? Yeah.
100%.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like recent history. I don't know. I need more game on it before I start diving into it. And I think everybody needs to learn about it too. So
No, that's actually interesting that you brought that up, bro. Because like I had mentioned it earlier. As of recently, I've been really talking a lot about culture on the show. You being of, you know, your dad's from Palestine, so you're first generation American, technically, right? So,
yes, sir.
Maybe you can talk about the struggles of like a first generation American. Did you still have family in Palestine?
Yep.
Are they still there?
Yeah, I have family there. Yeah.
Right. And then what is like? Do you guys like talk? Are you guys like close knit?
No, not with the family back home. But I do have hella family. Like his brothers and sisters lived out here, but he still had cousins that lived out there with kids. But I don't keep in touch with him. Yeah, he's been gone for 10 years, but I still fuck with his whole family, like all my cousins and his brothers and sisters' kids. I fuck with him.
What's I guess what are some like things that, like some struggles that you grew up having, being a first generation American, having your dad have broken English and stuff like that? Like, what was that like growing up?
I don't know. Growing up in the Bay is just a struggle anyway, because I didn't really struggle. My parents worked hella hard, so I don't know. I really couldn't put no shade on that. Like, I honestly love being like from my parents. You know what I'm saying? I honestly. I mean, of course, motherfucker. I don't know, like, I don't know, man. I don't really want to dive into that because there's no shade on it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was no struggle. I'm proud as fuck to be half Palestinian, half white. You know, having him come from there, having broken English, I thought it was dope. Especially him being gone, I can't even tell you there's a struggle now because I wish he was here. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I couldn't even tell you. You feel me? So I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I can't. I just really wish the motherfucker didn't die. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how did he pass?
He had a heart attack in his sleep. Yep. Yep. He drank a lot. He was alcoholic. Yep. But he was a functioning alcoholic, and he never did no weird ass shit. So, like, him dude was solid. Made money.
Tone, do you have children yourself?
Nope.
No children.
Nope.
Do you, in the future, like, do you plan on having children, and then like, how does having your dad being the person who he is, how does that kind of affect your perspective on life, and especially his passing? How did that change your perspective on life?
It just made me realize that, you know, people ain't gonna be here forever, so, you know, don't hold grudges type shit. Yeah. Well, you know, I was the one that actually found him passed away. So that shit like fucked me up a little bit, just because you don't want to walk into one of your parents being you know, passed away, and that shit, you know, it was kind of traumatizing. Well, it was traumatizing. So I don't know, man. I just you know, just want to work hard just like he did. You know what I mean? So that's what we do every day anyway. Yeah. That's why I met Eddie. He's a hardworking man, man. And he was raised the same. Like, Pop's an OG. Pop's cool, man. I don't know, man. Just hard work pays off type shit. Yeah.
No, I absolutely respect that, brother.
Yeah.
So your father was your hero growing up?
Yeah, for sure. I can say that. He worked his ass off, worked a lot. I played hella sports. My mom took me to all that shit. So he was busy, man. Like I said, he ran the dairy business at 2 a.m, man. We're working the butter machine. We had like 5 trucks, 5 drivers. Shout out to all them boys too, because it's like family. We had a small business growing up, so it was just it was good. It was dope. Shout out to city of San Francisco too, man. It was just a beautiful city to grow up in, like working and shit. You know, get money in. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey, Tone, talk about how did you get into the industry that you're in terms of racing car? You touched about it a little bit, right? But who got you interested in it? Was it like you watching videos? Was it Fast and the Furious? Or like who got you interested in like racing cars or driving cars, or even like, I mean, you guys are working on cars here at the shop as well.
Yeah, we don't work on them too much, but
but you guys got
like
two cars in the back. Yeah, lightweight. I came in here. There's rims on. There's the rims. There's tools,
no, we're always
right?
moving wheels around and getting ready for like we're getting ready for this weekend. We're going to be at the Cow Palace on July 29th and 30th. We have a booth for the merch. I'm bringing a race car. I'm going to be drifting. So let me say, shout out to my brother Fredo. He was my next door neighbor in Pinole growing up. His brother and him always had cars. My brother was like 19 years older than me, bro. I was the baby of the family, so he was already gone. He was in college. He's not even hella heavy into cars like how I am. But my next door neighbor Fredo and his family's heavy into cars. They came from Oakland. They moved to Pinole. So their grandma still lived in Oakland. We always go to Oakland for all the holidays. And during the summer, we was always out there just being kids. And the cars were just everywhere, just in my face. And I just fell in love with that shit, man. Yeah. They had Firebirds next door. So I always looked up and wanted a badass muscle car. So that's what really got me into it. Of course, Fast and the Furious influenced all the JDM, Japanese fucking cars that we fuck with, like the Skylines, my 240. Fast and Furious was a big ass influence on the car scene. Since then, I feel like it got way bigger. You know what I mean? The race scene, the car scene. So shout out to the first couple Fast and the Furious, man. That shit was dope.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep. And shout out to my brother Fredo, man. Heartbreak Fredo. Love you, dog.
What was the first place you? Well, actually, here. What was the first place like you like drifted, and what was that like? And then when was the first time you went to like a track and actually, did your shit?
You don't just start off dope. So like I was out in the back roads, in the Pinole back roads, just practicing. I had like an old Bucket 5.0 that I bought from my homie, and I was just swinging that shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was it like going to the track for the first time?
It's like I was nervous because, I was young, so I was nervous though, but I was young, so I didn't give a fuck at the time. They said pull up, and then I just threw a helmet on and just went and did my thing, and I was kind of good at it. I mean, I wasn't good. I thought I was good at it, but it was really fun, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And the people there, it's like I always explain to people. I said this shit the other day on the podcast. It's like skating, man. When you go to the skate park, nobody's gonna know how to do all the tricks when you first get there, man.
Yeah.
You got to practice and put your time in. So you got to, drive. You know what I mean? Right. You got to keep driving a lot of hours, a lot of tires. You got to burn to learn all the shit, man. To learn your car, to learn how to drive, and you got to have some balls, and that's it. But it was I was nervous, but after the first time, I was hooked. Like hooked. I went to every event after that. Sonoma Raceway. Shout out to Sonoma Raceway. It used to be called Sears Point for everybody that grew up out here in our era. The racetrack's still there. Take the family up there. It's cracking. We do Wednesday nights, drags and drifts. There's still big NASCAR goes to Sonoma. The big drag races go to Sonoma. So Sonoma's still cracking.
What car do you drive? I mean, I know, but for those who don't know, bro, what car do you drive, and what's under your hood, bro? And what are all the things that you got on that?
No, it's actually like a simple build in like a race car or a race world. It's just a LS swap. So those cars, you know what an LS swap is? Mm-hmm. For the people that don't, a LS swap means you pretty much got a GM motor, meaning, let's simplify it even more, a Corvette or a Camaro motor swapped into the Nissan that I drive, you know what I mean? It's like the most popular swap today for sure. It's probably not the easiest. I wouldn't say. Well, yeah, it probably is the easiest now with all the kits that you could LS swap anything. Put it that way, and it works the best. That's what I feel. But it's in the 1989 Nissan 240SX. So it's a Japanese little Nissan, but we put the V8 in there from out here, and that shit works really good. We got it cammed, tuned, and we got heads on it. Shit, pretty much built it,
Yeah.
and we drive the shit out of it. Yeah.
What was the tipping point from being just a person who this is like a hobby to, oh shit, people are like asking me to do these for, it's a paid gig, it's a paid event, right? What was the tipping point, and how do you get to that point? Because I've never met a race car driver right away, so like you're my first. You feel?
There's different ways of getting like, because there's other drivers that just have straight sponsors that don't even do the Instagram shit like heavy. They're just big at the track. My Instagram kind of blew up from just being outside, being at the Sideshow a lot. A couple of viral videos probably helped that out a lot. I'm always trying to be real with everybody though, like 100% real. Just keep it real with everybody. It's pretty easy if you're a real one. It's pretty much like clockwork. It just happens. But yeah, viral videos on Instagram, and then like going to the track, and then making my own Stay Shitty shirt from me and my team. People wanted to support that too, so that was the tipping point, because people were like, "Hey, let me buy one." I posted on Instagram. People were like, "Man, I need to buy one of them." Like, all right, fuck it, I'm bringing a batch to the racetrack, and then we started selling from there. It was like 10 years ago. Yeah, so I mean, shit. If people want to support, we're gonna put it out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna keep the shit rocking forever. So, yeah,
that's pretty badass, bro. So, the videos that went viral, did you ever post them up with the intention of like, oh, this is gonna go viral?
No, never.
What was like your thought process?
I didn't have a thought process at the time. It was just like, we getting high, we doing dumb shit, or we doing burnouts in the street.
Just having some
and
fun.
like, I'm so into cars. I was like, and I was driving a Shelby, Mustang Shelby at the time, and not too many people were sliding them because they were expensive as fuck, and they just came out. So I started drifting them and posting on Instagram, and that got kind of buzzed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for the youngsters out there, man, go get you a pretty brand new car that ain't being slidden, man, and go slide that motherfucker. Motherfucker's gonna love that shit. Yeah, that's some free game for y'all.
So I think we got about 2 minutes before we take a break, bro.
It's all good.
Real quick, man, what do you think people misunderstand about you the most?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
If they misunderstand and judging, then I don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the fuck up out of here with that. Yeah, Right. Because, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
How do you get to that point?
Like, if they're misunderstanding what? Like, what I do?
Sure.
Like, drifting in the street or something?
Sure.
They can misunderstand that. They could say, oh, that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
That's cool. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing really to say about misunderstood people. They're not going to take the time to research or get to know somebody or meet somebody, then I don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
Yeah, because we cool as fuck over here,
Yeah. And I think, those that say that it's dangerous, bro, I think, like, I've seen how you do it, Brian, and I'm like,
oh, right on.
Yo, and
it's no disrespect to people though, like, because people do gotta. There's people that do that. I mean, you could judge, you could think how you want to think, and there's gonna be opinionated people. Like, of course, our older folk ain't gonna like be excited to see a car drift down the street or through an intersection or do donuts in an intersection. I mean, there's people that ain't gonna like it. There's gonna be some old folk that do. Yeah. That know the culture, that know where we come from, that, we've been doing this shit for before I was born and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's generations of people burning rubber in the Bay Area. So I don't know, man. I just grew up not giving a fuck about what other people thought, Yeah.
Man. Well, so we're going to go take a quick break, bro, and then we'll come right back to it.
It's good.
You got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh, that's perfect, man. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
I was in finance, bro. I was a VP for a finance company, and I had like a comb over and stuff, and I was like,
damn,
my son's being born. I was like, I think I want to lock up my hair. You feel me?
Hell yeah. And I feel you for sure.
Hell yeah.
I had an epiphany too one day. I was like, I'm finna just grow my shit.
Yeah. What was your epiphany with your locks?
Well, shit, I love Mac Dre, and then my big bro actually was trying to get locked too, and I was like, I'm about to get locked too. Fuck it. So I did start growing my hair out, and then I grew my shit out for like a year. I was kind of long, and I had like shaved head my whole life. And then my boy was like, because the hair was coming out my hat, man. I looked like a damn surfer. And they was like, I was like, man, you need to get dreaded or cut that shit. My homies and shit. I'm like, I do, because this shit long as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I didn't even have nobody to dread my shit. And my boy looked up on Google, was like, where to get dreaded at. And we found some lady that did hella white folks hair. Her name was Kim, and I love her to this day. She still does my hair. But it was just funny how we found it, because we seen the website. It was in San Francisco, and her whole portfolio had hella white folks on it. And I'm like, oh, look, they all got dreads. Like, I'm going with them. And I'm still going to her now. So it's so funny. Because she crochets my shit. So
Okay.
you do the crochet too?
I've done it once.
Yeah.
I've done it once.
Yeah.
I started semi-free forming, so I would just
Sick.
towel rub it.
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
And then I had somebody crochet it. And then as of recently, it was just interlocking.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, you dread life, homie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
It's a journey.
That part, bro. That part.
Yeah, I've been having my shit for like, I think it's 11 years in
11 years.
October. Yeah, my shit was like the size of that motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Well, like my hair was longer, but when we crocheted, it got shorter. You got what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think, like since having your dreads, bro, like, what are like the benefits that you've observed with yourself? So I'll give you one, right? So I remember when I decided to get dreads, one of the reasons was I wanted to learn patience, and I wanted to learn to accept things for what they are, and I wanted to embrace my quote unquote dark side, or the side that people never really embrace. Like they'll always embrace the positive, but never the negative, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never even looked at it like that. That's some like more spiritual shit, and I like that. But nah, it was none of that.
None of that.
I was trying to grow my shit. I said, if it touches my ass, I'm cutting it, and if I hit 10 years, I'm cutting them. And I reached both, and I ain't cut them. So now, I guess I did fall in love with it. You know what I mean? And there is like a certain love for my hair, because it was time and patience and journey and all that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
For sure.
Facts.
So many memories with this set of hair. So, and I ain't cut it in fucking 11 years. So I've been through so much in that 11 years. It's like, damn, when I do cut it, it's like, I don't know. I'll just I guess it's a rebirth, but I guess I'm not ready for it yet. Yeah.
Do you think that your hair has done good in terms of like branding?
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, people probably recognize me, or they could talk shit. People could either talk shit about me, or they could like it or remember me for it. So yeah, for sure. I think it's more positive. I don't know. I couldn't say if it's more positive. In my eyes, it's more positive, because if you remember me for my dreads, cool. But also, you could be remembered for your dreads for, if they don't like you or some shit like that. But whatever. Yeah. That's why I try to do good by,
man.
treat people right.
No, bro. I think personally, right? Like, you came to my attention off of just some Instagram shit. You feel me? Like for real. And I think what really stood out to me was, obviously you're not just white, but
yeah.
Right?
No, you can say a white dude with dreads, like,
right, white dude with dreads that's fucking doing donuts in the bay, right? And I'm like, what? I mean, and I'm like. Like the first thought was like, I bet he's vegan, right? Because he got dreads, right? Like that was like
I'm on my Mac Dre shit. Rest in peace, Mac Dre.
I was like, he's probably from like Berkeley.
Nah, I was born in Berkeley.
He drifts barefoot.
No, I don't even. I'm not that.
No, but I thought that was dope though.
No hate on that. No hate on that.
No, but I thought that was dope though, because like I feel like only the Bay Area could produce this.
Right on.
You feel me? Only the Bay Area could produce
and
this,
I
bro.
could honestly tell you, I'm a product of the Bay Area. Yeah. I grew up on Bay Area fucking music, style,
culture,
the whole culture.
Yeah.
I love the Bay Area so much. I love being from the Bay. I feel like we the coolest motherfuckers in the fucking world, really. So that's just how I feel. That's my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Yeah. No, and that's why I think like for me, brother, like it stood out to me like. I couldn't tell you another person who drifts, and I'm sure there are like a whole group of people who drift, and they post it on it's just like you feel me? But I couldn't tell you, I couldn't name another person, bro.
Right on, G. Well, yeah, there's hella drifters. There's better drivers out there than me for sure. I just like I let it drive. I enjoy that shit. I do want to get better at driving.
I think what differentiates you, bro, is that you're with the people, though. You're
Okay,
with the
right on.
and for real.
Yeah,
for
no,
real.
for sure.
Like that's what I think really like, bro, you took this podcast on a whim, bro. Like,
yeah,
let's do
I
it,
was just
right?
changing
Like,
tires right now. I actually got my homie Zalde. He flies the drones out here. He came from the East Coast. He moved out here to pursue his dream too. He's the baddest drone pilot in the country in my eyes. And you guys can check him out, Zalde Productions. He's sick as fuck. He's right behind me right now. He just pulled up because we gonna film some shit tonight. That's what I'm saying. We was just changing tires, and you know, he asked me to sit down and play chess, and now we're here, man. Right on. I appreciate the hospitality from you too.
Yeah, I appreciate
and letting me come on this shit.
Bro. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But this is just testament, like, bro, like Tone is for the people. You feel me? Like
Nah,
for real,
man,
and it's
forever,
like,
man. But I feel like I'm not even nothing, man. I just like to drive, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But I appreciate the love, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
For real, man.
Yeah, but I also think like too, like I feel like there's people who reach even like, I mean, you know, I don't think you're just a regular person, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like,
No, man, I'm super regular, bro. Yep.
But what I mean by that is like, no, I can't drift like you, dog. like I'm just like, I feel like I'm a regular. I don't think anybody can interview like me. You feel me personally?
That's right.
But
that's right.
I can't drift like you,
Right
dog.
on,
You feel
G.
me? Like I personally, like
Man, I don't think people understand though about that part. Like, like I guess I could drive good. Like I could drive, bro, but I put so much time into that. You know what I'm saying? Like people that don't see what I do behind closed doors, and like you don't know that I was driving last night. You know, I was driving all over the freeways, but you don't know if I went home and got my Hellcat and went on a back road run. Nobody knows that I drive like hella during the night, during the middle of the night. I take my lady out, my boys, whatever. We driving, and you just like if you want to be a badass driver, you just gotta drive a lot. You know what I mean? And it costs hella money with gas and tires, but if that's what it takes, that's what it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I used to sell weed and sell other shit to just get to pay the car note in the tires. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just hustle for that. So because I really love driving, so that's where it took me really. Like you know what I mean? Yeah, I done went through. I don't know, probably like I haven't never even sat down and counted a number of how many tires I've burned up in my lifetime, but it's so much money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to my sponsor too that helps me with tires now, Elite Motors, man. Shout out to my brother Junior. He's in Woodland, California. I love you, dog, for real. I probably wouldn't be driving as much if it wasn't for you, Junior. So if you're listening, I love you, dog.
Oh, yeah, shout out Junior.
Yeah.
Tire plug,
homie.
Hey, Tone, so being a race car driver, bro, what is the biggest lesson that your career has taught you thus far?
I mean, I feel like I'm not even scraping the fucking, you know, like I'm barely scraping the surface of a career with this driving shit, because I always have to have a backup plan. I mean, people might not love me forever or fuck with me forever. I hope you guys do, or hope people do. But I don't know. I feel like I got more shit to do. You feel me? More work to be done. There's goals I have, you know, that I just want to keep driving, man. I'll just let it drive. I wish I could get paid just to drive and travel, bro, but that's what I'm working towards. You feel me? Like my dream is to just drive in commercials and movies and help out with movies with stunt driving and help out. I don't even have to be in the movie. I just want to help behind the scenes with the stunts of the cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know? But what it's taught me, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel super blessed. I don't know, to be in the position I'm in, just to really work for myself, work with me and my brother, you know, and my team. I don't know. I just don't take it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you just got to do good, you know. It teaches you how to do things right, you know, and do business right type shit, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I think that's a huge lesson, right? Why do you think that's like?
Or don't be a dick, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
why do you think that's like a big play, especially in like, because I think business can get very fucking grimy, right?
Yeah, well, in the industry too, like when you're like outside, you know, in the industry, even the music industry or whatever, There's a lot of bullshit that goes on in politics. There's a lot of politics in the car community too, but I just try to stay out of it, bro. And I don't engage in politics on the internet and shit. I just like to drive, you feel me? So
and you're like,
that's why even me doing podcasts is hard, because I don't really talk shit on the internet. I don't really talk shit at all. So it's hard for me to, I don't know, throw shade on anything, on any situation. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. I don't think it's really so much throwing shade as much bringing it to light.
No, true.
Yeah, you feel me?
I know. I just don't. Yeah, I don't want to be that one.
For sure. Don't throw the shade. Bring the light, Tone. Bring the light, bro. But treating people well, I think, bro. Like I think that's
the right way, bro, and keep it cool with your people, man.
Yeah. Because business can get
shit,
grimy, and I think
for sure.
that's how you stand out. I feel.
I grew up with people that were with the shit, so you can't be doing no weird shit. You know what I mean?
Factual.
I learned from a young age, like.
I told him, if you could sit down with 14, 15, 16-year-old Tone, right about to get his driver's license, right? At the DMV, about to take his test, right?
Yeah, I was late on that, though. I was in trouble at that age.
Oh, were you?
Let's go.
But if you could talk to your younger self, what advice would you give you?
I mean, what would I say to... I wouldn't
self?
even talk to the 14, 15-year-old because I was disrespectful at that age and just doing dumbass shit. So I wouldn't even engage. Like I'd give it one conversation, and if the kid didn't take it, it's like, man, you're going down the wrong path. You get what I'm saying? Just thankfully I had good OGs and shit that taught me that, I learned from them and shit. And I have friends that's with the shit. I didn't really need to be with the shit. So at that time, it was just a weird time in my life. Like I felt like I was grown, so I wanted to be grown already. You know what I mean? So I went to work. You know what I mean? I didn't go to high school and shit. Yeah. We was running around tripping. It was a good time to be alive though. We was having fun, but yeah, I think work was saved my life. So shout out to my dad again. Yep. Yeah. My dad saved me on that one. He's like, if you ain't going to school, you come to work. And that's what I did.
I gotta know this answer because you drive cars, bro. So like, what do you think the world will be in 5 years, and where do you think the world will be in 50 years? And I'm talking Tone's world, and I'm talking the car automotive world.
Oh shit.
Or even the drifting world, even.
Nah, man. It's scary to think about the car world because we're all going electric and shit. So that's what scares me because I'm old school. I love fuel, so 5 years will be 5 years gonna fly right by. We're not gonna notice shit. 50 years, drifting. I hope drifting in 50 years is gonna be like how. I hope the pioneers of drifting are going to be like the Babe Ruth of drifting. Meaning, Babe didn't make shit, right? Drifters don't make shit these days. There's no big contracts. Well, there is. There's not a lot of opportunity for it. We're talking about like 5 fucking energy drinks that might pay you like multi-millions, but it's only like 5 people in the fucking world that's getting paid those contracts. So what I'm saying is, baseball in the 30s and the 20s, they weren't getting paid. They still had jobs on the off season. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where's baseball at now?
Right. Full-time baseball player.
People love them.
Right.
I hope drifting is that in 50 years.
Yeah.
And I hope we're the pioneers of it, even if we're not getting paid.
Yeah.
I hope they remember our name. There's so many drivers out there, man, that influence the younger generation of drivers.
Yeah.
I was influenced by the older dudes. Shout out to Von Gittin, man. He was drifting a Mustang when I was a young motherfucker getting in trouble and needed to see that. You get what I'm saying? So he drives for Monster. He owns his own brand of Mustangs that are dope as fuck. You get what I'm saying? So there's pioneers of drifting that need to be remembered, and hopefully in 50 years, kids can get paid off of drifting.
Yeah.
Or young men or old men, whatever.
Right.
or young ladies. There's a bunch of ladies driving too.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother ball game right there. Because we co-ed at the racetrack. You racing girls are racing, and they race hard too. So yeah, so in 50 years, if somebody's listening out there in 50 years, man, let's do this shit, man. Let's get these drivers paid, man. And because I mean, this shit ain't free.
Yeah.
The fuck. And it's not all about the money, man. It's not, but. Driving makes people happy. When you bring your kids out to the racetrack, they love seeing them cars drift or drag race or anything. And so if drivers could get, hooked up to drive, that's awesome. Yeah. So that's where I want it to be in 50 years with the drifting car scene. But the car scene might be different with electric cars. I mean, who knows? It might just be like all about paint and rims and shit like that. No more motor building. It's gonna be weird. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's gonna be different, you know. Yeah. It could be cosmetic, and everybody's shit's tuned the same. It might be good. It might be bad.
Same
That's
software.
Weird. Yeah. Right. Like who got the best software? We racing.
Right.
It's really who got the best eyes now. Who got the best feet or the most balls to go faster. You know. Yeah. Or who sets up their tire pressure better or something like that. Like that's the only thing you can set up. Or, I don't know, man. That's another thing that we could just dive into. Keep talking about it. The future is gonna be crazy. Yeah. Because it's crazy right now. Because back when we were kids, we were like, man, when 2020 hits, it's gonna be crazy, and it is. It's just super weird.
Just not the crazy we thought.
No.
Hell no.
Shit.
What's up, bro? Hey, Tone, I gotta ask you, bro. You're a car guy, man. What is like if you were to have like a Mount Rushmore of, I guess, cars, right, or top 5, like that you could have, own, or just dream cars? What are those cars, bro?
Oh, cars? Okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about drivers. I'm thinking about drivers.
Oh.
Nah. Cars. Wow. Top 5 cars. I need a Porsche. 911. You know, the 911 whatever the fuck 3R shit. I haven't even shot for one because I don't got no type of funds for that. I want a Lambo one day. I just want a big ass truck with a boat and just a badass drift car, bro. A new one, something dope like probably just a new 240 with just a bunch of dope shit in it. And that's all. I'd be set with that. I wouldn't even need a house. I'll be like, catch me on the water or drifting somewhere or driving my fucking Lambo or Porsche.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those are dream cars, but, I've owned hella cars, bro, so, yeah, cars are dope, all types. I'm not even tripping if it's a Ford, Chevy, or none of that. Yeah. Yeah, I like all of them.
You mentioned the water, bro, and you also mentioned your father loved fishing. Are you a fisherman yourself?
I could not call myself a fisherman. I love to fish, though.
But you love to fish.
Yeah.
What is a fisherman, and who is somebody who loves to fish?
Well, shit, bro. Like, I don't even have a pole. Like, my sister got all my dad's poles because my sister's super sentimental. Like, I just took my boys fishing the other day on a charter boat out in Berkeley.
Nice.
I told them they had to come with me for my birthday. And Eddie's dad is heavy fisherman, like heavy. He got his own boat. My dad was a heavy fisherman, had his own boat. Used to fish out here in Pittsburgh, and all over. They go to Alaska. Nice. So the fishing is in our blood, but I couldn't call myself a fisherman, man. I don't even have boots. I come in my Air Forces to go fishing. So all my folks, my boy Joey in Richmond, he loves fishing, man. He got all the gear and shit, and he's the one that invited us on the charter. And I told the boys out here we got to go. Yeah. So now we got like charter trips coming up. So you'll see us fishing a lot more.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You have any like crazy fishing stories at all, or?
Nah, just catching and having fun with the boys, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yep. We still looking for some stories, so we on the way.
What's up?
I went fishing in Hawaii with my boy Corey because I go to Maui a lot. I got a lot of friends and family out there. Not real bloodline family, but they're my family. You know how Hawaiians are. They bring you in. We went fishing out there. I told them I just want to catch one of them big ass. What is it? Marlin or stingray or something? Whatever, something big, like some Hawaiian shit. Whatever, big ass tuna, whatever. I ended up catching like a little barracuda like this big. When I brought it out the water, the teeth were so fucking big and jagged. It looked like it was chewing on a rock. It was crazy as fuck. But no, I mean, nothing really too crazy. Like, you know, fishing's fun.
Yeah.
No bad stories. It's always a good time.
For sure, man. I got a chance to go on a charter boat last year, actually, for my birthday, bro. That was the first time I've ever done it, and I thought that was such a dope experience, bro.
Did you come home with some?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That's all that matters, man. Even if you don't, you know, you catch some whatever fish that you can't even take, some shakers or whatever. But yeah, fishing's fun, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went halibut fishing, caught a couple. Vaughn caught a striped bass.
Nice.
We all came home with fish though. Halibut, we love that shit.
Oh, where y'all? Where do you guys go? Oh wait, yeah, you guys took the charter to go halibut.
Yeah, well, okay. I think it was the Pacific. I forgot what boat it was. I'm sorry, guys, because I love you guys. Pacific Dream, the Pacific Dream. And then we fuck with the Don too out in Berkeley. So shout out to those guys. They always have people coming home with fish. So
hell yeah,
yeah, we could go. We could go.
Yeah,
anytime.
absolutely, bro.
I'm gonna
tap in. I'm gonna tap in, bro.
We there.
Yeah. I got my pole. Actually, no, I took out my pole to get all this stuff in. But usually, I have my pole in my car all the time.
Oh,
bro.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do it too?
Yeah.
Was your pops? You have?
No, my pops, bro. I actually I made a video recently. I was asking him like, how come you never took me fishing? Bro?
That's like a father thing to do.
But I took him. I took him with me, and I took my son. Yeah, bro. He was over there taking pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
so that shit was hella dope to me,
cherish
bro.
those moments, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
I tell my boys that too, man. Whoever got a pops out there, man, cherish all that. Even, you know, cherish your parents, whatever.
So,
you know?
Hell yeah, man.
Because we younger than them, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And ain't it crazy? Like you just turned 30, right?
Yeah.
But your mom also aged 30 years too, bro. And I'd be like thinking about that'd be fucking me up, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, when you talk to your mom, she's just like, I can't believe you was born 30 years ago. Like, I remember it was like it was yesterday. All that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, time be flying, man.
Right.
Time just be flying. If you don't make, make good memories with your people, I mean, fuck, you know.
Right.
You'll be sad.
Hell yeah, man.
That's why we like to go out and travel too. So, yeah.
Big, man.
Traveling's the shit.
Big. Hey, brother, I got maybe like 1 or 2 more questions here, bro. Hey, Tone, if you could be remembered for anything, check. What would you want to be remembered for? I was saving it, man. I seen it.
So can I go though?
Yeah, you can go. You just gotta.
So what's this one do?
You can go sideways.
That's it. So I can't even do nothing now.
I would block him.
Like this?
No, I would block.
Let's
this
run
guy
it.
here.
Really?
Yeah, or this guy forward.
Oh, but you could go diagonal.
Or you
though.
can go here, like the horse here.
Oh, okay. Right. And then I'd have to move that nigga over one day.
Right, and then I would take you to be check again, but then you can eat me with this.
Oh, cool. Let's run it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're not gonna do that now.
No, because
cool.
You got all those. Yep.
Sick.
But yeah, if you could be remembered for anything, what would you want to be remembered for?
Just being a badass driver, man, and a cool dude. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to influence the younger generation if they like to drive and go out there and drive, man, and be careful with that shit. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tone, so where can the people find you, bro, and what are you working on?
I'm just working on the giveaways and hella new merch with my brother. We're trying to blow the merch up. Just keep a dope brand in the car community. And even if you don't like cars, it's still dope to represent. Of course, we always staying local, and we're always trying to expand everywhere. I'm just working on traveling more, man, and getting more known in the driving community. Like I said, I'm trying to stunt drive too. Like that'd be dope to get in the door with that. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. And then where can the people find you, bro?
Find me?
Yeah, social media.
Everywhere, man. Yeah, Sideshow Tone, man. That's my name on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. Same shit. Stay Shitty Sideshow Tone. I'm at fucking all these car shows all up and down Cali. I travel to other car shows too, but we're always at Sonoma Raceway, Sac Raceway. We're in Stockton 99. We do events out here in Antioch too, so stay tuned on all that shit. Yeah, you can find me at pretty much anything car related, you know what I mean? And I usually have a booth with me, and that's pretty much it, doggy.
All right, Sideshow Tone, thanks so much for taking it.
Right on, dog. You already know. Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, man.
This shit was fun.